There is this woman that I'd like to introduce to you today. This woman, she has no possessions of her own. She has no freedom to live her own life because she is property of the government, and she is to do what she is told. And many things are done to her and her body in ways which I cannot say up here today. But what I can tell you is that she is confined to her room, and she is only allowed to go outside under supervision. And when she is outside, she walks through the street, past this wall that rebels are hung on, and it mocks her, threatens her. This will be you if you act wrongly too. Now, this society did not come to be the way it is for no reason. This society dealt with an issue. The birth rate was declining at a tremendously dangerous rate, and something had to be done. The quickest solution was to take the freedom of individuals away in order to better the society as a whole. Now, this society is taken out of a book, The Handmaid's Tale. And even though this dystopian society may sound too extreme to actually exist, that is not the case. Because around the world, torture exists, oppression of homosexuals exists, subjugation of women, discrimination, racism, they all still exist today. Now, our society is nowhere near perfect. No society will ever meet every individual's standard of perfect. But fortunately in Japan, we don't witness public executions, and we all have the freedom to live our own lives as long as we live according to the law. The country's law. The secret's law. Which prevents people from speaking out. And it censors media more than we think it does. Preventing people from preaching what they want to preach. Reflecting on the actions of the individuals living here and the mindset of the majority. Because people here seem to care way too much about how everyone else is doing. What she's thinking, what he's thinking. Whether or not they fit into this group or that group or no group at all. Now, I'm not standing here to bash Japan or the ideologies that not necessarily every individual holds. But I'm here to clearly state out how dangerous it is to put society as a whole before anything else, especially your own self. Now, this society dealt with an issue. The issue with the birth rate, it was declining. And we can't not relate to this because we know that in Japan, if the birth rate continues to decline, then the economy will eventually cripple. That being the case, it becomes acceptable for our country to take the most efficient route in solving this problem. And whether or not you agree to this problem, if it is for the better of Japan and our future, it should be okay, right? And even if you disagree with this solution, if no one else is speaking out, there is no need for you to speak out, is there? Now, whatever the solution may be, I'm sure you don't agree with this idea. I'm sure you have your own opinions and your own set of morals without being swept away by the people in our society today. Now, the very own thought of our right to live, to be taken away from us, may have never occurred to be possible, but of course it is. Because human rights, they live in our actions, our words, our thoughts, but they do not exist unless we are prepared to speak up to defend them. Thank you.